sixplex. No score between these two teams in this 16U division. One handled along the boards. Getting to it and bouncing around. It's picked up now by Casey Malikas, who will try to play it. And so in there for the Wolfpack was Watson Pryor. Battle along the boards now. The physicality starting to pick up a little bit between these teams. Here comes Woodbridge into the zone. Puck settled down off a stick. Opportunity out front. Another try, but a knuckleball puck will be stuffed to the corner by Jacoby Palmer. Now Palmer moves it towards goal, jumping up to make that save was Drew Palmer. Will grab it here for Woodbridge. The Wolfpack will now skate it forward and over the offensive line. That shot will deflect out of play. We'll face off here in the Black Bear zone. 9:55 remaining here in the first period of play. That one flipped off the boards. Battled for along the wall. Puck still loose in front of the bench area. Arm up for a delayed offside. Now Black Bear will finally tag up. Sent off the boards. Nice work there by Gartner to avoid the hit. Here's an opportunity. Right in on goal, and a nice save by Picker, who will hold on. Now the goaltender, Schreier, will send it up the left wing wall. Still looking for the game's first goal here in the opening period. Offside here against Black Bear. And so we'll have face-off in the neutral zone. Back on our way after the face-off. Tightly contested game so far. Drop back toward the slot area. Now back into the Black Bear zone. One scooped to the corner. Black Bear into the zone. Drop pass. Good opportunity there from Danny Flanagan, the defenseman for Black Bear. But he is denied. Now another opportunity from the point. That shot goes wide. Black Bear with maybe some of their best offensive chances here in the certainly looked like from that vantage point that it was Gardner who is getting credited for the goal. Now the player on the ice was number 11, but there's no number 11 that is listed on the Woodbridge roster, at least on game sheets. So we'll have to wait for the official word, but It is a 1-0 lead for the Wolfpack. So they get the go-ahead goal here late in the first period. Made by Black Bear. And now back the other way comes the Wolfpack. With speed, nice play in front of the goal. It'll go now to the blue line, but not out. Good keep there. An active stick by Isaac Davis, who was able to keep that in for his team. And over the line it comes. Wolfpack with another strong opportunity off the Jack Frank entry. Now here comes Black Bear with a shot down the wing. Umar Esanov had the opportunity there for his club. If you're just joining us, still a 1-0 lead on a first period goal from the Woodbridge Wolfpack. We'll have icing called, I believe. We'll send it back down to the Black Bear zone. 16U division game here as part of the American USHL American Cup presented by Wegmans. Had save made. Oh, that puck got in behind the goaltender, and a nice save is made. Take a look at that one on the replay. As Picker makes the stop. Wolfpack stick as they retrieve. 7:34 to go here in the middle period. Black Bear National Academy and the Woodbridge Wolfpack. 1-0 lead for the Wolfpack. On a goal late in the first period. Picked up now by the Wolfpack. Skating through center. Gardner had his pocket picked. Now collected by the Wolfpack. Dumped down low to the corner. Big collision along the boards. Puck still loose. Black Bear now grabbed into the zone. On tipped back to the corner. 6:07 to go here in the second period. 1-0 lead for the Woodbridge Wolfpack. Here they come once again. This is stamped full into the zone. He's knocked off the puck. Now a chance from the high slot. Shot there goes wide. Rebound, they score. A beautiful play. And we get a whistle here, which will stop the clock. So 2-0 advantage still remaining intact for the Woodbridge Wolfpack over the Black Bear National Academy. Neutral zone face-off. Handled by Woodbridge. Down the wing. Now cutting toward the front. Player taken down. We're going to have a penalty coming up here to Black Bear. In just a moment, once this, or no, thought we were getting a penalty, maybe not. Puck now stolen. Stick slashed out of the hands of a player. Here's a chance, and they score. Mason Law will carry over if they don't score into the third period. Well, here comes Black Bear, short-handed. A shot attempt, and that is stopped, and oh boy, here we go. Arm up of the official again, and I think we're going to have more penalties with 1:02 to go here in the second period. Roughing the call. Let's take a look. So there was the penalty that was called for roughing. Looked like kind of just finishing the check there, but obviously the referee felt different. So it's 4-on-4 for the rest of this middle period. Some open ice to work with here for both sides. Out of the corner. Behind the net. Play to the back door. Was broken up by a teammate there. Palmer re-enters the zone for Woodbridge. Penalty still going on for both sides, so still 4-on-4. Holding on to it now. Cross ice, and that will bring an end to the second period. A big one for the Woodbridge Wolfpack. Bear, and it hits the iron. Good look there, but unfortunately for Black Bear, unable to find the back of the net. Down to 14:55 left here in the third period. Puck goes back, and it'll be cycled to below the goal line by Cody Costello. Now another chance for Black Bear. Unable to pull the trigger there. We have an offside called at the blue line. 14 dumped in now to the zone. Here they come now through center. Black Bear will have to get back defensively here. Stretch pass through the middle of the rink, but nothing doing. Player taken down. We have a penalty coming up here. Will be to the Wolfpack for holding, it looks like. A line change going here as well. And of course, with the 4-goal lead, the Wolfpack are really in no rush to move it up the ice, but they will here down the left wing side. 47 seconds left on the power play now for the Wolfpack, which is theirs after their penalty expired. Loose puck in front of the goal, and down on his back is the goaltender Picker, who makes the save with 36 seconds to go on this penalty to kill off. So, good looking chance there for the Wolfpack to try and get their 5th goal of the game. Now a chance over the blue line. Up to the point. Still power play, 12 more seconds. Here's a pass across. Settle down along the left wing side. Up to the point. Now over to the left circle. And back through center. Dumped it on goal by Max. It's collected by the Wolfpack. So they'll have it in their own end. Wolfpack will spin away. Now back out through center. Puck settled down. When tipped into the zone. Up to the point now. Here's Kashersky. They'll have to regroup at center. Laid offside, but they tag up. Schreier sent it behind the net. It goes through center. Another face-off win by the Wolfpack. 1 minute now to go on the power play. Pass across ice. Tried to find an open teammate at the back door. Here's the shot, patted away. Puck's gonna come to the blue line, be forced out by Black Bear. As they stay on side, entering the zone. Big collision there. Here comes Woodbridge into the zone. A nice feed trying to go back off in front there. Penalty time down to 13 seconds. And hold on here, just a couple seconds to go. So the Wolfpack will win this one comfortably. Off the face-off. Off the wall. Will be sent out of the zone, and that'll do it. Here from the Tim